Welcome to What the Comp, the Pay Strategy Podcast, where compensation stops being confusing and starts making sense for real organizations. I'm Jennifer Loftus, National Director at Astron Solutions, and we're back for Season 2 in a new location. In Season 1, we focused on the foundation. We talked about the big issues organizations are facing in compensation right now. Pay transparency, salary ranges, market data, pay equity, performance-based pay, promotions, human resources and finance tension, and total rewards messaging. Which episode was your favorite? Season 1 was about helping organizations see the system. What is broken? Why is it confusing? Where does compensation start to lose trust? And how do we begin making sense of it? Season 2 is different because now we're going one level deeper. Season 2 is not just about what is broken. It's about where compensation breaks in real life, in the decisions, in the conversations, in the moments where leaders are under pressure. Because compensation problems usually don't show up all at once. They show up when a hiring manager wants to stretch an offer, when a strong employee resigns, and the organization has to decide whether to counter, when a retention adjustment feels necessary, but creates a new equity problem somewhere else, when the budget says one thing, but the compensation strategy says another, when managers are expected to explain pay decisions, but do not have the language, confidence, or context to do it well. That is what Season 2 is all about. The real-world decision points, the moments where compensation strategy either holds or starts to fall apart. Because it's one thing to have a pay philosophy. It's another thing to use it when the candidate wants more money. It's one thing to have salary ranges. It's another thing to explain why employee is not paid at the midpoint. It's one thing to say performance matters. It's another thing to fund and communicate pay decisions that actually prove it. Season 2 is about that gap. The gap between strategy and execution. Between what organizations say about compensation and what employees actually experience. And if you work in human resources, finance, leadership, or management, you have probably lived these moments. You have probably felt the tension. You have probably asked, are we making the right call here? Can we afford this? Can we explain this? Will this decision create a bigger problem later? That's where we are going next. Season 2 of What the Comp is all about how compensation decisions actually get made and where they fail when the system is not strong enough to support them. So if Season 1 helped you see compensation more clearly, Season 2 will help you see where the compensation system gets tested. And perhaps more importantly, what to do before it breaks. Thanks for listening to What the Comp. Season 2 starts now.